it's been like a week. I also just want to squash this. So, Brandon Hodge made a video a couple days ago talking about how people were copying his animation style or like his profile picture, which is this. So recently while I took a couple days off, I changed my profile picture to this. I saw in his comment section like one person said it might have been me and like a couple other people, but you know, that's whatever. Then got people DM me on Twitter saying I'm unoriginal, I'm a piece of S word, my videos suck. My videos probably do suck, but unoriginal. Nah, player. I like to mention that this picture, this that looks a lot like Brandon Hodge's, was made by Brandon Hodge. Whoa. I talked to him, I asked him if he could make me one. He said sure, he made it. I appreciate it because it looks freaking awesome. I don't want to get any hate for saying I'm unoriginal, because I'm not. I've been original. Who else in the background of their videos has a singlet of them in a Macho Man logo? I want you to really look at that. Hold up. That's literally me inside of a Macho Man logo, and instead of it saying Macho Man, it's Muscle Man. Who else has that? Anybody that says I'm unoriginal, no, actually. There's the door. And also, one of the guys that DM'd me was like 35 years old. Dude, you calling me weird. I'm just saying, you're watching teenagers talk about wrestling on the internet. That's all I'm saying, bruh. If anyone's like 35 that's watching me, I have nothing against you. I like wrestling fans, but you come at me talking about me being weird, you need to check your priorities. Should you have a job or something? So on Sunday's WWE Fastlane, the last pay-per-view to WrestleMania, what else do you think I was gonna do? It's predictions, obviously. I haven't done my prediction punishments for Elimination Chamber, only because I need someone to record what I was gonna do, because I want to make it somewhat entertaining. When like the majority of your friends play lacrosse, and it's lacrosse season, people busy. On the kickoff is Tozawa and Rich Swann versus Brian Kendrick and Noam Dar. I just don't care. I see them trying to break off into little mini feuds, which I appreciate WWE that you're actually trying to put some effort into it, but can you put a little bit more? Where's my boy Cedric Alexander? Where you at though? All I'm saying is, can you just put a little bit more effort? I mean, that's why people leave right after SmackDown, because nobody wants to watch it because it's just boring TV. You can't have that many talented guys on a roster and then have them booked horribly. It's like a roster full of Cesaro. This match, I'm just gonna say Rich Swann and Tozawa, because Rich Swann, who was a former champion, probably needs to get a win in now and then. And Tozawa, I mean, he's kind of on a roll right now, so why kill it? Sasha Banks taking on Nia Jax. Again, a match that, what else were you gonna do with the second women's match? There's only 4 women. Paige, who isn't gonna be back till like SummerSlam. Emma, who won't be back for 17 weeks. And Alicia Fox, who's basically the first woman to be on 205 Live. Who else you got? So Nia versus Sasha, I just don't care. You're probably gonna do a Fatal 4-Way at WrestleMania, which is actually pretty exciting. Nia shouldn't really be losing anytime soon, but I'm pretty sure she did lose to Bayley, but that was by distraction. So if Sasha wins, it's by distraction. But I'm gonna say Nia wins by distraction somehow. Don't make Sasha look weak, but Nia wins by distraction. Moving on, second women's match, Bayley versus Charlotte for the Women's Championship, Raw Women's Championship. So, Bayley's the champion, Charlotte isn't the champion. Charlotte needs to win the title back because that's what Charlotte does every pay-per-view. Pretty simple, I'm just gonna say Charlotte, but for Bayley, it just kind of sucks, because like, why put the title on her this early if you're just gonna have her lose it? First time moment that could have been at WrestleMania happened on Monday Night Raw. I'm not saying that Bayley shouldn't be champion, because she should. Bayley's amazing. You kind of just took away a really big moment that could have been on your grandest stage in the mall, and you're all about making your moments, Vince. I'm assuming if they're doing a Fatal 4-Way at WrestleMania, or if they're just doing Charlotte versus Bayley again at Mania, that Bayley's gonna win it back, she can have her moment then. So I'm gonna say Charlotte wins now. Samoa Joe's taking on Sami Zayn. Easily, best match of the night. Is it me, or is Raw feeling like ROH Invasion in a way? Because you got Rollins, you got Aries on 205 Live commentary, you have Brian Kendrick, who was in the first ever Ring of Honor World Championship match. He went by Spanky. Look it up if you don't believe me. You got Joe, you got Sammy, you got Owens, you got who else? Alexander, Cesaro. Just a lot of Ring of Honor guys are on Raw's roster right now, and it's kind of weird, but also really cool. We all know Samoa Joe's gonna win this, and Sami Zayn, why does it feel like Cesaro already? Like, he really is almost like the new Daniel Bryan, because like, he's a guy that's so likable, so good, but doesn't get pushed. So maybe instead of Miz doing it, maybe Sami Zayn needs to get a little yes go. But Samoa Joe's gonna win, obviously. He's gonna look good going to WrestleMania. I have no idea what they're doing with him for WrestleMania. Maybe Finn Balor? I don't know. But Samoa Joe's gonna win. Enzo and Cass are taking on the Club for the Raw Tag Team Championship. Enzo and Cass are gonna lose. What do you think is gonna happen? They're not winning. Enzo needs Cass as much as Cass needs Enzo. Cass, who's much better in the ring. I mean, I wouldn't call him like Chris Benoit or anything. Then you got Enzo, who's really good on the mic. They need each other to create an overall good superstar. I mean, they're still really entertaining, but like, I feel like their act is just getting really stale. Like, Enzo comes out there and talks so much trash and then loses. And then he comes out again and talks so much trash and then loses. And then comes out there and talks some more trash and then loses. And you don't really want to take it off the Club now because people would just hate you. Come on. We've been wanting to see these guys with the belts for the longest. Don't take the belts off them. Come on, have a heart. That's my only argument. Just have a heart, please. Please don't do it, Vince. I think there's only 2 matches left. So Roman Reigns versus Braun Strowman. Samoa Joe and Sami Zayn will probably be the best in-ring match, but Braun Strowman versus Roman Reigns might be the best storytelling match. I can't be the only one that's like falling more in love with Braun Strowman every day, right? Right? But like, the story's really good because Roman Reigns doesn't look strong. And Braun Strowman, well, he looks strong. And he actually does look strong because it's a big man. I don't really care who wins, but I really do think it should be Braun Strowman because you don't really want to have him lose that often, right? Or ever. Like, never lose. Just let him win forever. But Roman Reigns is probably facing Undertaker next month. Don't you kind of want to make him look a somewhat strong facing Undertaker? I mean, we all know he might beat the Undertaker. Don't you kind of want to make him look strong? If there was ever time to make Roman Reigns look strong, now would be the time. So it's kind of hard to predict what's actually going to happen. So this match might be the best because it's very unpredictable. And I like my wrestling when it's unpredictable because if it's predictable, why watch it? Overall, I think it might be really good, but somehow I think Braun Strowman might win because of like a distraction or interference or I don't know. I just don't know. Maybe he might just actually win clean and Roman Reigns will just be all mad. I'm gonna say Braun Strowman wins. I like Braun. I like his beard. And then finally the main event, Goldberg versus Kevin Owens for the Universal Championship. I say Goldberg first because Goldberg's gonna win. It's just simple. Actually, this match could go 2 ways. So Chris Jericho can interfere and cost Kevin Owens the title, but also Brock Lesnar can interfere and cost Goldberg the title. This one match is covering 3 storylines. You have Kevin and Goldberg, you have Kevin and Chris, and you have Brock and Goldberg. I like that. So who's gonna win? Probably Goldberg. It's probably gonna be him. I mean, that sucks and all that Kevin Owens might have to lose to another part-timer, but if Goldberg's gonna win, he's gonna have to squash Kevin because you can't squash Brock and then let Kevin get in some offense because that makes Brock look even worse. So I don't want Kevin to get squashed when I don't really know where I'm going with this sentence. All I know is I think Goldberg's gonna win the match. And I think it's going to develop into a really good storyline between 2 different feuds. So tell me in the comments, what do you guys think is going to happen? I'm not doing challenges this time, only because I haven't done Elimination Chamber punishments yet. So I'm just going to wait until then. So next time at WrestleMania, if I don't get the majority right, then we'll do all that kind of stuff. But also, guys, I really want to say thank you for 2.8K subscribers. That means a lot. Like, it really does. Like, what are we, like 190 people away from like 3K by WrestleMania? That's a lot of people within a month. We're going to see how close we can get. And, maybe we'll hit it. Subscribe. We out. Hot rod.